Okay, so 5 good things I did during lockdown. First one, I cooked a lot. I'm so excited to go to restaurants and eat things that I haven't cooked by people that are better than me. I'm not a big fan of meat. Number 2, I spoke to everyone. I've been messaging people. I've been speaking on Zoom and Facebook chat, and I have talked to a lot of people. It's been awesome. Number 3, I've learned new skills. I bought a new laptop and downloaded some video editing software. I've started doing interviews with people, set up my own YouTube channel, and I'm learning how to edit my own video. I've been learning and writing new songs. I even tried my hand at baking. Didn't go particularly well, but you know, if experience is the name we give to our mistakes, I'm going to be a master baker soon. Yeah. I completed Fallout 4. I'm not much of a gamer at all, but I understood Fallout 4 was a very, very big, complex game, and I did it twice. I probably should have spent more time baking. Exercise. I was determined not to let all this go to waste. So I have done like 30 million press-ups and jogged on the spot. I even went running, and it was horrible. It was really horrible. I wouldn't recommend it. That's not a good thing, actually. I'm never going to do that again. Alright, that's 5 things I completed in lockdown, which is good. No city remains operative. So I'm waiting on the good news. If I can reroute the electricity.
Yeah. A bit rainy outside, but
proudly over the Stadion Le Jardin.
Yes.
Is our Liverpool flag. Been there for over a week now, since the night we won it, and it'll stay there as well till the end of the season. Up the Reds, champions of England.
Yeah, everyone's been affected in one way or another, haven't
Absolutely.
we? And,
yeah.
I think from our mental health, we have to develop some sort of way forward with it all now, really. Living with uncertainty, living with times of change, but learning to really,
adapting, isn't it?
Adapting, really.
Yeah, and I think we are. I mean, I think that's what everyone, like most people have adapted to this, haven't they? Like they've adapted to this way of life.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
And now we're just like moving on from it, like
But move on a bit.
Yeah. I think it has been. I think you're right about the reflective elements of it as well. Like I've reflected a lot on myself and who I am, and
me too.
what is it like that motivates me, and could I do things a lot better, or not, like and just a lot of self-analysis going on because of the time. I think that's what we can learn from it. Really, is like we need to find a balance somewhere in between that.
Dichotomy, isn't it? Find a balance in between it. That's it.
So, just in the car, just come to get a COVID test. I am going to do the COVID test now, and yeah, hopefully it'll come back COVID negative. When we were at the hospital, when my nan's last night, we were at the hospital, and my nan was on a whole ward on her own, so there's nobody else on the ward except for my nan. And it was knowing that it was possibly going to be the last night or one of the last nights, and everybody being in that room, and whether I was going to be able to go in or not, and standing in the hallway as we were looking in, and it's the worry of I've got a leaky heart valve, so there's that worry of me being an at-risk person as well, going onto that ward. But then it was weighing it up against do I put myself at risk and go in that room and possibly see my nan for the last time, or do I not and make sure that I am safe? Because obviously going on that ward would have put me at risk. So I suppose that was probably one of the most difficult decisions I had to make. And I went on the ward, and I was glad that I did go on the ward, because obviously that was the last time. We all got to be there as well. Just going to go through. So what happens is, you come in, there is a the person who gives it you is a part of the service worker, and they give you this bag with this other bag to put all your stuff that your waste in. And what you have to do is you have to get a swab. You have to swab it on the back of your throat, and then you have to stick it up your nose and swab it there, and then put it in the bag, seal the bag, and then that's your. Then you hand it back into the fella who give you the test. It was a bit different last time. I've come for one before, and this is my second one. Yeah, I was negative the first time, and this is my second time now. So the reason I've come back is because my mum's had a test. She got tested positive about a month ago, and now she's come back and she has got another test that's come back positive as well, even though she's in between that. She's had one that's negative. So I don't know if that means that she's had it for over a month, or that she's contracted it again, which is very weird, because it doesn't sort of line up to what I've been told by the government, which is, it's a bit weird, really. You know what I mean? It's not giving us any sort of clear understanding of what we're actually dealing with. So, like, this 2-week things could be completely out of whack, or you can just contract it again, which is frustrating when it comes to passing it on to other people who may be more vulnerable. But yeah, hopefully I'll get this done and it'll be sorted. So I don't think I'm going to video record myself doing it, because I don't think that's going to be pleasant to watch, because it'll be me gagging and it's not going to be nice, so I won't record that bit. But yeah, I'll do it when I've bagged it up, and I'll show you that. All right. But like, that was a decision I had to make, and it was very difficult, and like, it was just in the moment. I can either go into that room now, or I can stay here and then not be there. But I didn't know if it was going to happen that night. Didn't know, and so it was a very difficult. It was a very, very difficult time. I definitely made the right decision, because obviously last times with my nan was more important than was more important than just the risk that I was taking. It's a roll of dice. I might be fine. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I might not be. So it was a difficult decision. So you just have to blow your nose first. After you've done your swab, you put it into there, and then you snap the end off. And I feel like this swab should snap. I do it for like 10 seconds. I'm gonna be sick. Just stick up your nose. This is not good at all, guys. Sorry about this. Oh, that is not fun. My eyes are watering. Now I've got to stick it in the front ways first, yeah? That way. There we go. Snap it. You've got to screw your lid on. Okay. So that is the test. I'm going to go and pass it into the fella now, and then I'm going to head off. But yeah, so that is what you need to do, and I advise as many people get it done as possible, just for risk of just getting this. Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, right. See you later. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
2 to 3 days. By next week, which is here, that's that.
Thank you very much.